Hey guys, okay, so today I'm back again with another video, and this video will basically be about a part 2 to the solo get your words together Whitley. Just like a recap to the selling to Plato's Closet video. I've gotten a lot of questions and comments down below about selling to Plato's Closet, so I'm going to try to address a lot of them. Let me see. I'm going to go to the video right now on my phone. So give me 1 second. This video is my most commented video. This video has 44 comments. So I hope you don't hear my stomach growling because it's going off. I'm eating right after this video. This video has been my most commented video. So I really just want to go through this video and answer some questions because I don't want to seem rude while I'm texting, because you text one thing, it may sound like an attitude or whatever, but you don't. A lot of the questions that I'm getting on here is basically, like, for one person said they don't understand how Hollister is high price but Forever 21 isn't. So because she was like, the girl felt like she probably think it's about the state. It depends on the state because Hollister is very outdated over here and Forever 21 is more popular. Now, let's say this. Where I'm from, Hollister is not outdated. I really want to say outdated. I would say that Forever 21 is in fact more popular. You see people with stuff from Forever 21 more than you see somebody wearing a Hollister shirt. However, the reason why Hollister is priced a little bit higher than Forever 21 is because Hollister is a brand, Forever 21 is a store. Now, let's let that sink in for a second. Okay, think of Hollister as Polo, Ralph Lauren, Abercrombie and Fitch, Adidas. I have an Adidas shirt right now, the little sign that it has on, the Adidas sign. Adidas, think about that. Think about Nike with the check emblem, Hollister, whatever sign they have. Those are brands. So when you see it, you know exactly what that is because they have their trademark on there. Like Nike, check. You will know a Nike shirt or shoe or anything that's Nike, you will know it when you see it because it will have that stamp on it that says this is a Nike brand item. Or Michael Kors, you will know if it's a Michael Kors item because it has a MK on it. Those are brands. I'm not saying that Forever 21 isn't a brand because they have made their stuff up one, but it's more of a store than it's considered a brand when it going towards the buyer. So, and that's the way the computer reads it. So that's why Hollister is priced more, because not only is it a brand, but also it costs more to purchase Hollister shirt. Let's say you get a white shirt that has a Hollister emblem on it. That white shirt probably costs like $15 to $20. Now let's go to Forever 21 and get a white shirt. How much would that shirt cost? $5. Now you see why one is priced higher in Plato's Closet than the other. It's because of the pricing of how it is. So that's why Hollister is priced higher, because it costs more. So when you go to Hollister, you're buying them because you want that brand. Just like when you go into Nike, you're going to Nike because you want that brand. Or if you're going to buy some Jordans, you're going to get Jordans because you want that particular brand. You want that stamp that says, I have this. I have a Hollister shirt, or I have a Nike shirt, or whatever. Or you have an Adidas shirt, whatever you want, whatever your case may be. When you go inside H&M and Forever 21, you're going in because you like that style of item that they have. Oh, I like that they have this shirt that's half off the shoulder, half whatever. You like that shirt. Now, you can't walk around the street. Let's pretend we're walking down the street. I'm not going to stop you and say, oh my God, is that a Forever 21 shirt? Because we're not going to know, because it doesn't say that on your shirt. It's just a shirt that Forever 21 sells. However, if I'm walking down the street, oh, I like your Adidas shirt, thanks. You're going to know that because you see this big Adidas sign, so keep in mind that when you're saying one is more outdated than the other. One is a brand and one isn't. One is priced a little bit higher than the other. So it get treated accordingly. So somebody else asked me, do they buy workout clothes? If you were to bring in Nike, would they take it? Now, and then somebody else says, yes, I got some Nike shorts from there. So when it comes to that, a lot of people ask me different questions like that. People ask me, do they take plus sizes? Somebody else said, as far as shoes go, if they have normal or dirt or wear on the bottom of the undershoe, would they still take them? Preferably Nikes or Jordans. I've gotten a lot of questions like that on this video, basically asking me about what would they take. If I brought this in, could they take this, or would they accept this? Or do they take Nike clothes? Do they take workout clothes? Do they take plus sizes? When it comes to these questions, you guys, I cannot answer that for you, for the fact that, like I said in my previous video, every Plato's Closet is different. They're all individually owned. It's a franchise. So what this owner may accept, this owner may does not. You know, they may not. So this owner may take plus size clothes, very much so, while this owner may not. This owner may take bathing suits and this owner may not. You know, so I don't want to tell you, yes, they take workout clothes, and then you go there and they say, well, we don't take that. And then we're going back and saying, well, I'm following a girl on YouTube and she says she worked for Platos Closet for 3+ years, and she said they take workout clothes. So I don't understand why you're not taking my stuff. See, and I don't want to misinform you on, you know, what they take, because I don't want to tell you something that they take and they don't. What I'm here to tell you is what to look for when they do buy items, as in t-shirts. No matter what the brand is, you'll know how it goes. Pants, shoes, a general item, piece of clothing. Now when it comes to the nitty gritty and detail, like do they take this if it's worn at the bottom or da-da-da, it depends on that buyer. And it depends on what they accept and what they do not. Some Platos Closets are more lenient than others, and some are more strict. Mine that I worked at, and I'm going to get to this later, mine worked by the book. So what the policy of Platos Closet guidelines are when it comes to looking at buys and looking at stuff, that's the way we did our business. We ran our business by the book. So a lot of stores may not. And I'm going to get to that a little bit later in this video as well. Okay, and I have one person on here. I don't want to say everything because this is a lot. She basically was saying that she don't understand why we price stuff the way we do, and why we take items that, I'm keep saying we like I work there still, but why we take the items again that we take, and she don't understand why they do the pricing the way that they do. Well, when it comes to the clothes, like I said, it has to be something that's in condition, because like I told you, yeah, it has to sell. So they have to go about it that way, because they can't get anything that's old and it doesn't work out, you know. So they can't get something that's like you've had since like early 2000 and expect for somebody to buy it, because they're not. And that's just the way they work, you know. It has to be in style, because that's the only way it's gonna sell, because that's the way they run their business. And that's like with anybody. With anybody, that's the way they run their business. Like, let's say, like all these people, different people that sells hair. Let's use them for an example. These people buy from wholesalers, meaning the amount that we're paying for, they're not paying for that amount. So when they purchase this hair, they're buying it for a wholesale price, and then they're jacking their price up to whatever price they feel like is reasonable, or what people are willing to buy, which is a marketing term called the willingness to buy. These hair sellers, they're selling their stuff for that market value that they feel like everybody will buy it for, and they're going to sell it for that price. So what you're paying $150 per bundle for, they may be selling this for, they may be buying this from a wholesaler for $50, you know. So they're benefiting and making $100 off of you in profiting. But we don't know that because we don't know where to get wholesaling hair from. We don't know how much they're paying. We just know, oh, this is great quality hair, I want this hair. Everybody wear this hair, I want this hair. But you don't know exactly how much they're actually paying for their hair in order for them to sell it to you. So, and that's the same way with Plato's Closet. They buy your items for, I forgot the calculations now. They buy 50% off regular retail value, but they sell it and they give you a third of what they're selling it for. Okay, yeah. So they buy 50 to 70% off regular retail value. That's what they price it for, and then they give you a third of whatever that amount is. So they're benefiting 2/3 from you. So whatever they're giving you, they're pricing it 2/3 more. So you have to think about it that way. They have to profit. So, and in order for them to profit of what they spent, anybody who's selling anything, the point of them buying that product is for them to eventually sell it. With anybody that sell anything, hair, makeup, whatever, when they're buying this item and they're investing in this item, they're investing in this item to in turn make a profit. So they're not going to buy it if they're not going to make a profit. Same thing with Plato's Closet. They're not going to buy your stuff if they're not going to profit off of it. And the only way they're going to profit off of it is if your stuff is viable, you know, and somebody wants to buy it, and if it's in style. So you have to make sure you keep a note of that, you know. I know people saying, oh, well, they still shouldn't rip people off. That's the way that they have to make money. You know, if you don't want it no more, it's either sell it to Plato's Closet and make a profit, or give it to Goodwill for free. Difference between Plato's Closet and Goodwill will take your stuff and Goodwill will profit off of your stuff. So they're going to take anything at that point because they're not losing a dime by taking your clothes. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not paying you for it. So Plato's Closet, however, they're paying you on the spot. So regardless at that point whether they sell it or not, you've gotten paid. So with that, that's why they are more stricter than other stores. So I hope that helped you a little bit when it comes to your question, even though I kind of talked to you already in the comments down below. But I hope that puts you a little bit in more perspective of why they do the things that they do. And a lot of people, like you said, people say, okay, well, I wear my stuff that's in style now, so why would I sell the Platos Closet? Well, like you say, that some people outgrow their stuff. So what can you do with it if you're outgrown it? Even if it's in style or not. If you can't wear it no more, what can you do with it? Not only that, but a lot of people who shop a lot, they may buy stuff that's in style at that current time, but they may not wear it no more. Or what may be in style, let's say I'm wearing this right now and it's in style and it's the summertime. But it gets cold and I say, okay, and during the next summer I want to change up my style. Well, technically this is still in style because we're still within that 5 to year and a half window. Because we only went to a different season, not a different year. So now, since I want to redo my closet, I can just sell all my old stuff and then in turn get new stuff. So that's what a lot of people do. So yeah, just keep that in mind as well. Because I know when I worked at Platos Closet, that's what I did. I changed my style all the time. Like it was crazy. And I would sell a whole bunch of stuff and got more stuff. It was like a mess. I gave Platos Closet so much money, it's ridiculous. Like I don't even want to know how much money I've spent at Platos Closet. I probably will cry. Then someone else says, it says that you need an ID to sell here. I'm still in high school. Could I use my school ID? Typically, when it comes to that question, no, you cannot. If the Platos Closet is going by the guidelines, typically, no, you cannot use your, I look so oily. But typically, you cannot use your school ID. And the reason being because a lot of people, like let's say I broke up with my boyfriend and he left his clothes here. And I'm just mad at him. I don't want him to come back in my house. But you know what? Since he owed me $50 from when he didn't take me out that day, I'm going to take myself out. And I'm going to sell all his stuff to get back at him. And I'm just going to sell it up to Plato's Closet. So he's not going to have it no more. Technically, that's stealing. So a lot of people do this. A lot of people will be hard up for money, take their stuff from their boyfriends, girlfriends, sisters, brothers, mothers, whoever. They will take these people's stuff and sell it. Like I said, that's stealing. So now these people are coming up to Plato and say, hey, has my stuff been bought? When you sell your stuff, we get your information. I keep saying we. They get your information. So you thinking you're selling their stuff and you're just hands free. You're writing your name to this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So once you do that, then if this person look inside of Plato's Closet and they find an item of clothing, and we look up that barcode on that clothing and we see that your name matches that shirt that you sold, because we can look it up. So once it shows, okay, this person sold this item, and that same person they said who stole their stuff, they can press charges on you for stealing their stuff and selling it. So that's one reason why they take ID. And all your accurate information is not going to be in your school ID. So with that being said, typically, no, they will not take your school ID. You will need your government driver's license or government ID in order to sell at Plato's. So just keep that in mind. And one of the last questions that I'm going to address on these comments, and which is also the reason why I decided to film a part 2 of this video, is because some girl today, she actually messaged me this today. So I was just like, I have to do a part 2 based on this comment alone, because I was like, really? And the girl basically said that the stuff that I was saying isn't true. Basically saying my whole video is a lie. And there's more people who work at Plato's Closet up under these comments, first off, who agree to a lot of things that I've said because it's the truth. So I'm just going to keep reading. She says she stays in a different, well, her store is in a different state than mine, and they don't check for that much stuff. And she says she also sold to Plato's Closet or whatever, and the stipulations aren't that strict. So she was like, it's all the way different. But, and she just saying that she worked there and she know what they look for and what they don't. So, and for that, my comment towards that, like I said, when you said what I'm saying isn't true, a lot of people who were watching this video are also workers for Plato's Closet, and you are the only one that objected to anything that I've said, probably because you're the one with the least experience for Plato's Closet. Secondly, I feel like, okay, you said your stipulations aren't that strict. A lot of the things that I posted on that video, definitely when it comes about what they take and what they don't take and what they look for, a lot of the things that I was talking about dealt with hygiene. And so if you guys aren't that strict, that means your clothes are probably not that sanitary, which means your Plato's Closet location should be reported. Because a lot of things that I've said was sanitary reasons why we wouldn't take items. So if you guys aren't that strict, that means you guys are not sanitary and you guys are not taking sanitary things. Like one of the main things I talked about, like the crotch part. I hope you guys check up on the people's pants, because if not, that's nasty. People can get STDs from your store. So it's just like, okay, you guys may need to be that strict. And also, I'm just going to be honest. And also, if I'm being honest, completely honest, let's give a background on my history of Plato's Closet, because I don't want anybody else coming down below saying that I'm lying or everything I'm saying isn't true. I started working in Plato's Closet in 2009, I want to say. And I ended up leaving Plato's Closet in 2013. So, I had like 4 years of experience with Plato's Closet, working there 24/7 for 4 years. That was basically my second home because that was where I was at the entire time. And I was also a key holder at my Plato's Closet. Plato's Closet, and I was there working as a key holder as well as a buyer for during the same 4 years. At my Plato's Closet, in order for us to even be a buyer, we had to be certified. And all Plato's Closets supposed to be that way. But I don't know how yours ran. You know, y'all already don't look through your clothes the right way. So, yeah. Our Plato's Closet is ran the correct way. You're supposed to get certified first, where you are giving like a lesson about Plato's Closet. You're going through the book, you're reading the book, you're reading the guidelines of everything, of how you're supposed to take things, how you're not supposed to take things. It shows pretty little pictures of you laying out the pans. It'll show a picture of how you're supposed to do it, everything. It'll show you a pretty picture on how you're supposed to go through each buy. And then you will go and also get on the floor and actually go through these buys as well, and shadow somebody who is experienced on doing a buy, and you watch them as well. And then you come back and you take a test, and if you pass it, you're certified to be a buyer. I don't know if you guys did that, because like I said, you said y'all are not as strict as y'all stipulations, but I don't know. But I'm a certified buyer. Also, like I said, I was a key holder. Not only that, but my manager at my store, she managed it at my store plus another store in a different state. And they did it the exact same way. Not only that, but the corporate man who's above all the franchises as well, he came to our store a couple of times. And he also, because he was like, I think he was like friends with the owner and stuff. And he also came in and showed us, you know, his recommendations and what he do, like what he said we should do when going through buys and all that kind of stuff. So he had the exact same way that we choose. So if your store isn't as strict, then that means you guys are not going by the book, and maybe you should have, or you should start. And like I said, I have a lot of experience when it comes to doing buys. I've did it for 4 years. We used to be so busy with buys where buys would start in the front of the store and literally wrap around to the back of the store, where we had a 2-hour or longer wait just to go through your things, you know, because we had so many buys. And I think a lot of time it comes like around Christmas time or whatever, when people like really need money. I hope that helped, and just know that everything that I said in this video is the truth. It's not a lie. I've been working there for way too long. I could do buys with my eyes closed, you know. So, and I still know the policy to this day, and I don't even work for them no more. So I just don't like to be called a liar and saying that I don't know what I'm talking about when I do. Yeah, this video is the truth. So if you guys found it informative, please give it a big thumbs up. Also, make sure you get this video to, let's say, 150 likes. So yes, because I know the other video got quite a few likes. So let's get this one to 150 likes. Also, if you haven't seen the other one, please go back to that one and watch that video before you see this one, because again, this is a part 2. That's it for this video. Make sure you also follow me on Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat at Whitley Janae. And if you don't know how to spell that, I will leave that somewhere right here. So yep, and also make sure you subscribe to this channel as well. If you haven't subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video next Wednesday.